In the heart of eastern France, in the year 1835, a story of ambition and resilience began. In a small village named Untold, a 13-year-old boy named Louis Vuitton made a decision that would alter the course of history. Facing a difficult life after his mother's death and a strained relationship with his stepmother, he chose to run away. His destination, Paris, a dream, a whisper of a city shimmering almost 300 miles away. He set off with nothing but the clothes on his back and a stubborn will to survive. His journey was a grueling odyssey. For 2 long years, he walked. He crossed dense forests and slept in barns, taking any odd job he could find just to eat. He learned to mend tools, chop wood, and survive on his own. Each step, each hardship, forged the young boy into a determined man. This solitary trek was not just a physical journey. It was a profound education in perseverance. Every sunrise brought him closer to the capital, a city he imagined was paved with opportunity. When Louis finally arrived in Paris in 1837, the city was not the glittering paradise he had envisioned. It was a chaotic metropolis, reeling from years of political turmoil and industrial upheaval. The streets were crowded, poverty was rampant, and the gap between the rich and the poor was a chasm. Yet, amidst the grime and desperation, Louis saw his chance. The city was a hub of travel, and the wealthy elite needed skilled artisans to protect their precious belongings on long journeys. He found an apprenticeship with a renowned boxmaker and packer, Monsieur Marit. Here, in a bustling workshop, Louis discovered his true calling. He wasn't just making boxers, he was learning the art of custom craftsmanship. He mastered the meticulous techniques of treating wood, fitting leather, and creating durable, bespoke containers designed to withstand the rigors of travel by carriage, steamship, and the newly expanding railway system. His hands, once calloused from farm work, now moved with the precision of a master craftsman. Word of his exceptional skill and dedication quickly spread among Paris's elite. He became known for his perfectionism, his innovative designs, and his unwavering commitment to quality. Then came the moment that would change everything. The newly crowned Empress of France, Eugénie de Montijo, wife of Napoleon III, heard of the talented young artisan, a trendsetter and a woman of immense influence. She was captivated by his work and appointed Louis Vuitton as her personal boxmaker and packer. This royal appointment was more than just a job. It was a seal of approval from the highest echelons of society. Suddenly, Louis Vuitton was no longer just a craftsman. He was a symbol of Parisian elegance and imperial taste. The nobility of France, and soon all of Europe, clamored for his services. With his reputation secured, Louis saw an opportunity not just to serve the elite, but to revolutionize the very nature of travel. At the time, old travel trunks had rounded tops to allow water to run off. This made them impossible to stack, creating chaos in the cargo holds of ships and trains. Louis Vuitton had a revolutionary idea, a flat-topped trunk. It was a simple concept, but it was a complete game-changer. His trunks, crafted from lightweight, waterproof canvas instead of heavy leather, were not only elegant, but immensely practical. They could be stacked neatly, maximizing space and protecting their contents better than ever before. In 1854, empowered by his success and his groundbreaking invention, Louis Vuitton opened his own atelier at 4 Rue Neuve des Capucines in Paris. The sign above the door read, "Securely packs the most fragile objects," specializing in packing fashions. This was the birth of the Masson Louis Vuitton. His flat-topped trunks became an immediate sensation, the Mustapha accessory for a new generation of global travelers exploring the world in the golden age of steam. The business flourished, and Louis moved his workshop to the larger, more industrious suburb of Asnières, where the family home and the heart of the company's production remain to this day. But the path to building a legacy is never without conflict. The Franco-Prussian War of 1870 and the subsequent siege of Paris brought devastation. Louis's workshop in Asnières was destroyed, his tools stolen, his staff scattered. He returned to find his life's work in ruins. Lesser men would have surrendered, but Louis Vuitton was not a lesser man. A.A.D. walked 300 miles. As a boy with nothing, he would not be defeated now. With unyielding determination, he rebuilt his workshop from the ashes, bigger and better than before. Within months, he was fulfilling orders again, his resolve stronger than ever. As his fame grew, so did another problem. Imitators, competitors began copying his signature striped canvas design, trying to capitalize on his success with inferior products. Louis Vuitton was not just an inventor. He was a fierce protector of his brand. To combat the counterfeiters, he introduced a new, more complex pattern in 1888. It featured a geometric design of alternating light and dark brown checks, with the words Elam Vuitton, marqued déposé, discreetly interspersed. This was the damier canvas, one of the most recognizable patterns in the world today. It was more than just a design, it was a declaration of authenticity, a brilliant move in the ongoing battle for brand identity. Louis Vuitton passed away in 1892, leaving his empire to his son, George. But his spirit of innovation, his obsession with quality, and his relentless pursuit of perfection lived on. He had transformed the simple act of packing into an art form. He had built a brand that would transcend time, becoming a global symbol of luxury, craftsmanship, and the enduring power of a dream. The story of Louis Vuitton is a testament to the idea that greatness can come from the humblest of beginnings. It's the story of a runaway boy who walked out of poverty and into history, building a legacy that continues to define style and elegance. From a dusty village in rural France to the glittering capitals of the world, his journey proves that with enough courage, resilience, and vision, one person can indeed change the world. Thank you for watching. If you were inspired by this story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more stories of the people who shaped our world. See you next time.